You are on the rant couch where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one, oh shit, I clicked off the fucking page that had his name. This one is for Talcon, who says, rant about Ryukishi07's art and its evolution over time. Here you can find a screenshot of all of his visual novels. And then there's a bunch of clarifications on if I were to happen to do more research, but I'm not going to. We're just going to look at this image and talk about it. So let's flip the camera around and do the old ultra zoom until we get to the screen. There we go. So, what have we got here? First, we've got Higurashi, and I don't dislike the art in the OG Higurashi video game. I mean, it's obviously like juvenile and unskilled, amateurish, but I think the faces are cute. I mean, Shion or Mion, whichever one, her tits look terrible in this image. But I like the character designs. Like, I think the outfits are very creative. Is she like holding a gun? I don't remember. Reina looks pretty fine. I don't really have any major complaints about her. The dress fabric is weird. I don't really know why it's doing this crease kind of thing. But I like her blushy face. I like the hat. Overall, I don't have a huge problem with this. I think the color design is pretty good on both of them. So in going down here, here's where we start to run into the elements of Ryukishi07's character design that I really hate, which is the scrunch faces. What is this? Why would you draw a face like this? It is so unappealing. Like, fucking Rika looks fine over here. Like, she's, you know, not perfect, but she's cute. Hanyu, I think is her name. She's mediocre. I mean, the facial expression is weird, but this is just an abomination, this pink thing here. I realize you can't really see my mouse that I'm, like, trying to, if I can indicate with. Maybe I should just get up, point at the screen. Bad. Okay. This one's fine. This is like much more detail. Like there's lots of gradients in the hair and on the face. I mean, I guess this has gradients too, but these ones are more subtle, softer, better color contrast in the hair. This facial expression is actually good. Like her face looks good. It has dimensionality to it with the shading. She's got like a really like expression. I mean, if I'm getting up, I might as well just fucking take the camera with me, right? Okay. Like, you know, her face looks good. This face looks fucking awful. This guy's face, a little ridiculous. I don't know why his forehead is so big in this shot. His arms, like the gun looks fucking terrible. The gun has no detail on it. It just is like a block. And his arms look shrimpy and child-sized holding it. I don't know if that's just a perspective. It's just that his head is too big. Something is wrong. He looks like weirdly baby mode. She doesn't have this problem. She looks fine. He doesn't look so hot. Alright, we gotta scroll up. I don't have a fucking... have this shit on fucking screen. Okay. So, up here, Umineko. This particular shot is fine, but I've seen a lot of this shit in Umineko. Like when I first started up the game, particularly the character Urashima Battler, he had a really awful fucking face. No, not Battler. George. George. That's his name, right? George looked really bad. Battler looked fine. She looks okay. Let's move on over here. Here we've got another scrunch face. Really bad. Overall, both of these look terrible. He seemed to be going with like a totally different, like dramatic shading style that I don't like at all. Like, what the fuck is going on with their hair? I don't like that. I don't think that makes much sense. Down here we've got this blonde girl. She looks pretty alright. Facial expression's good. I don't really like the boob window, but I appreciate that she's sexy. The hands are still fucking goofy as hell. This is fine. I'm okay with it. I don't have a huge problem with it. Next up, I don't know what the hell Rose Guns Days even is, but this guy looks elated. Still pretty amateurish, but closer to the level of like an average visual novel. You know, like not complete shit, but not amazing. And then we got this down here, which looks. There's definitely much stronger use of color and digital effects in this. You know, we've made some real progress. I mean, I assume that it went like this, this, and then this bottom row. But this one is also awful. But like, you know, these last three are a little better. And that face is really funny, but it looks fine. I don't really have a problem with any of these characters, but it is kind of funny that they are less distinctive. Like maybe just because they're wearing these sort of uniforms or whatever, but like I don't think any of these characters stands out in the way that these Higurashi designs do with their very bright colors and more unique outfits. I think there might have been supposed to be more to this image. Oh no, these are just the titles of the ones above them. Okay, I understand. So, uh, yeah, I would say that the technical skill of the artwork has obviously risen considerably. I wouldn't say it's all there yet, but you know, we're making progress. He's just trying not to show hands if he can't draw them, which is a wise decision. But yeah, maybe there's hope for Ryukishi to eventually be a decent artist one day in the future. And but I still think the Higurashi designs had the most uniqueness and the most impact out of the ones on that screen. I mean, it could just be that I know those characters better, but I like them.